Hello, everyone. This is Cinema 77, horror and cult film lover. I'm back with another haul video, and today I think we got some pretty good stuff here. I think we did all right. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get right into it. This one here, this isn't a DVD or Blu-ray or anything like that, but I just thought this. I couldn't help it, especially since I've done videos on her already on my channel. I saw this for $1.99 at a Goodwill. I thought, what the hell? I'll pick it up. We got a collectible Britney Spears doll action figure, whatever it is. Apparently, there's a whole set of these. Oh wait, there's three of them. Okay, so anyway, the I don't know if these are even still available, but I saw this, like I said, for $1.99 in a pawn shop, and I thought, what the hell, I thought of it this way, like if you ever watch Cinema Sickness's channel, he's always talking about, he goes on and on about the Spice Girls. He loves the Spice Girls. Anything with Spice Girls he could get his hands on, he'll do it. So I was just laughing to myself, like, you know what? I tell you what, he can have, you know, no disrespect to Cinema Sickness, but it's like, dude, you can go ahead and you can have Spice Girls. I'll take Britney. So, that's fine with me because I do love me some Britney Spears. So. Anyway, I saw that and I just couldn't help it. The box is beat to hell, though. I mean, everything in here it's all in here, but it's just the box is kind of beat all to hell. But anyway, I thought that was funny. I just figured, so did a number of videos on her anyway, so why not? Okay, we got one Blu-ray here. Unfortunately, just haven't been having much luck as far as Blu-rays go here lately. But this one here, I think, is a true gem. This movie is fantastic, and if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to do. If you like funny movies, and I mean, it's a romantic comedy, but it's really well done. It's incredibly funny. The movie I'm talking about is Fatso. It's got Dom DeLuise in it, and this movie came out in 1979. The movie is, it says co-starring Anne Bancroft, but she also wrote and directed this movie. And honestly, this movie is fantastic. It is so good. I can't recommend this movie enough. If you're, I mean, honestly, I'm going to hold this one up high. Like, if anybody was to come to me and accuse me of not supporting movies that are made by female filmmakers, I will hold this one up and say, oh, yeah, I got this one. Okay. Maybe I'm not into Twilight, but you know what? This is a great movie. All right. And it's written and directed by a woman, and it's fantastic. I urge, if you come across this, pick it up. You won't regret, especially if you like Dom DeLuise. His performance is nothing short of magnificent in this movie. He's, I mean, you see him there. He plays, I mean, he's funny. He's Dom DeLuise. We always knew him as funny. And, but one minute he can play super, super funny. The next minute he can play incredibly dramatic and endearing. This movie it's a true gem. I urge anybody, if you haven't seen it, pick it up and see it. This movie is awesome. Also, too, it's like for anybody who's ever had to struggle with like weight problems, I'm one of them. I admit it. To this day, I still struggle with weight problems and trying to, get myself in shape and everything. So, I mean, I admit it, but if you're one of those kind of people, you're going to relate to this movie. It's perfect. It's a great movie. Anne Bancroft there she is in the movie, and perfect. She did a great job with this, acting, writing, directing, just, oh man. The only thing is, though, is like they mentioned in the bonus features, like it's really, really sad. Like this is the only movie she ever wrote and directed. And I agree with that. That is sad. It's like, if you watch this, you'd be like, oh my God, man, what other movies could she have done? What other stories could she have told? This is so good. You would have loved to see more movies by her, but unfortunately she wrote and directed this one movie and then just decided she's going to go back to, just acting, and, that was it. So unfortunately, but rest in peace, Anne Bancroft. And so, oh yeah, this movie though, it's brilliant. I can't say enough good things about it. I should, obviously, I mean, this is supposed to be a haul video. I pretty much reviewed the movie right here. So, and then we got the other non-horror title that I picked up, and I couldn't help it. Got this for a good price, and I couldn't help it. I had to get my hands on it. We got Rowan Atkinson is Mr. Bean. The Whole Bean contains all 14 scrummy episodes in one handy tin. And I know this was redone by Shout Factory, and they did theirs kind of more, um, because this one here has got the box, it's got the 3 discs, and I know theirs was more efficient because they just got kind of like the single DVD case that holds like 4 DVDs and stuff in it. But anyway, I saw this and I thought, you know what? It's for a great price. You get all the episodes anyway, and this will do for me. Excuse me. This will work. I love Mr. Bean. I love, like I've said it before, I am a sucker for British comedies. I love a good British comedy. I just finished watching seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Coupling. That show's fantastic. I got to get around to reviewing that. That show was a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, British comedies, I love them to death. I can't get enough of them. British comedies and British horror movies, I can't get enough of them. They're just too fantastic. So Mr. Bean, finally glad to have you know the collection. It may not be the Shout Factory edition, but you know what? This works for me. You get all the episodes on there, so I'm happy as long as I got it. That works for me. All right, now we're gonna start moving into more of the horror type stuff. So we got here. Okay, can't believe I got this for 75 cents. We got the 2 disc special edition of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. I'm pretty sure this is on Blu-ray, but you know what? It's a black and white movie. And, if you've watched any of my haul videos before or any of my shelf by shelf videos, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not super picky when it comes to black and white movies on DVD because just for me personally, I don't see the biggest difference between DVD and Blu-ray on black and white movies. I see it more like in the color films. Like I've said before, really the one movie that I really noticed the difference on, well, two. The 2 movies I really noticed the difference on in terms of picture quality. One was Night of the Living Dead when I got the Criterion edition. That one I could definitely tell they really spiffied up the picture on that one. And the other one was Clerks. Those are kind of like the only 2 movies I really noticed the difference in picture quality. Because I got movies like Schindler's List, I got Ed Wood, I got other movies like that. And honestly, they don't really look much different. To me, they don't. So it's like I'm not gonna cry if I got black and white movies on DVD. I can live with them that way. But this one here, this is a classic. It's like it says here, thoroughly engaging black comedy. Betty Davis has a field day in her macabre characterization, and I've seen this movie. It's a good movie. Very good thriller, and uh, classic movie. Oh, you got Betty Davis there. Her song. Is I wrote a letter to Daddy. But yeah, it's a good movie. They even turned. I think they even made this a series or about the making of this movie. What was it Betty and Joan had Jessica Lange in it? It's from the people who did American Horror Story. They did this as a as a TV series or a limited mini series. And yeah, but 2 actresses at the top of their game. So anyway, though, glad to finally get my hands on Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Oh man, glad I got this for $1. I'm always happy to add a new Fangoria movie to my collection, and human subjects put to the ultimate test. We have Hunger, and I almost skipped this, when I saw this in the shop the other day, and it's like, oh yeah, Fangoria for $1. I'll definitely do that. I do enjoy me some Fangoria, so yeah, I'm always glad to pick up another one, especially ones that I don't have. I want to try to get. I'm working on. I'm really trying. I'm trying to get all the Fangoria movies into my collection, and so glad to be down another one. So that's cool. This one here, picked this up at a Goodwill the other day. We got Lake Placid 2 unrated. I gotta admit, I haven't seen this movie, and I'm kind of not really that anxious to get around to watching it because I admit I've seen the first Lake Placid movie, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Um, it's like it's trying to be a monster movie, but at the same time, it's just the first movie is just it's way too goofy. It's way too silly for my taste. It's just like to me the first movie. I mean, I'm just saying this is just my personal opinion. I'm not putting down anybody who likes the original Lake Placid. If you love the movie, great, wonderful, fantastic. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of it. It was just more trying to be a comedy, and it's just a kind of cringy humor in my take or for my opinion. Um, You got a lot of Betty Davis, just or not Betty Davis, Betty White. Sorry, getting my Bettys mixed up today. But yeah, you got a lot of Betty White just going around, oh fuck you and all that stuff, just trying to see how many times you can get her to curse and stuff, and just not really so you're kind of going in there expecting to see good, scary kind of alligators or crocodiles eating people and stuff, and you're not really getting that. You're just getting mostly a lot of goofball humor in it and stuff, and so yeah, just I'm not so I know I got Lake Placid 3. I need to get around to watching this one and then watch 3, but so anyway, so yeah, I got it, but I will one of these days. I promise. I'm not. I wouldn't buy this if I didn't plan on watching it at some point. So I'll gain the courage at some point and get around to watching it. So Lake Placid 3. This one here I got at a Goodwill too, and I have seen this one. This is The Haunting in Connecticut 2, Ghosts of Georgia, and it's okay. If somebody was to tell me, "Oh, dude, this is on Blu-ray and stuff," it's like, well, I gotta be honest with you. Okay, I'm not really the biggest fan of these movies. They're okay. This one here, it's all right. The first movie, Haunting in Connecticut, it's just kind of meh. Um, the problem was I'm spoiled because I got the Haunting in Connecticut and Haunting in Georgia documentary on DVD up there, and honestly, I much prefer those documentaries over these. This is one of those things. I think you could have easily have done this as two separate movies because the documentary was interesting enough. The story in the documentary is interesting enough, but then they add in that the family bought this house that had to do with the Underground Railroad, and there was all this thing about slavery. Like that could have been its own movie. Whereas this here, you could have just made the story about kind of almost like a Sixth Sense kind of a thing about this, this family that's basically they're seeing ghosts, they're seeing spirits, and they're having to come to terms with, what they, what their gift is and stuff. So it's like that easily. Like I said, you could have made two separate movies out of it, but anyway, though, it's like yeah, it is what it is. But you know, I got it on DVD. That's good enough for right now. So if I come across it for a decent price, I'll upgrade. Okay, we got something here called VIN Yin. Never heard of this, but it has almost like a that there. It almost has kind of like almost like a cannibal holocaust kind of thing to it, doesn't it? And I checked on this. It's like when someone dies a horrible death, their spirit becomes confused and angry. It becomes Vinyan. So anyway, yeah. So I figure I'd go ahead and give this a check. So blind buy, but 75 cents. I'm not gonna cry. So if it turns out it's no good, the worst thing I did was waste 75 cents. So anyway, speaking of haunting, or haunting in Connecticut, this one here I got 75 cents, but a haunting the possessed, and this one here is it's just from the TV series. It's just several episodes. We have the possessed, the presence, the wheat sheaf horror, and the unleashed, and I just figured I'd go ahead and get this to add to my haunting collection because I have all of them up there. I don't know if you can see them, but I do have the series for as much of it as they put out. I wish they would put out. I think they're still like season 8 or whatever, or maybe even 9. There's 1 or 2 seasons. They haven't put the DVD yet. I wish they would get around to that. But anyway, though, yeah, just I'm sure this is something I've already got, but I couldn't help it. It's dirt cheap, and I just thought I'd go ahead and grab it. I love this show. It's one of my favorite shows. So I admit I'm not big on like Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures or any of that stuff, but I do love a haunting. The show's great. This one here, I've never seen it. I'm kind of curious about Blackwater Vampire. I saw that and it's like, okay, yeah, vampires, easy. I can go with that. So cover looks great. So hopefully this will be pretty good too. Down to our last two, folks. This one here, I'm glad I found this. Got it for a great price, and now I can complete my collection at least until they put out season 4 on Blu-ray, or DVD or whatever. But yeah, I got season 3 of Lucifer, and just in last week's haul video, I got seasons 1 and 2. Now I got 3. So there you go. Like I said, got this for $15. No, 15.99. So $16. And that was the thing. It's like I had this bookmarked on Amazon. And it was like $18. So not bad. Saved $2. But also too, it's like I know somebody's gonna be, dude, those are on Blu-ray. You could have gotten those on Blu-ray. I know, but for the price I got these for, it's like I wanted to go ahead and get them in my collection, and it's just right now it's like yeah, at my job they kind of cut my hours down. I really want to know this, but they cut my hours down a little bit. So right now this is pretty much the best I can afford. So until I get my hours back, but anyway, still, um, yeah, this here I got for $16. It goes for like the Blu-ray goes for like 32, so I paid about 50% off just to get it on DVD, and I'm fine with it on DVD. But yeah, so I'm glad. I'm glad I got my Lucifer complete at least until season 4 comes out, which I'm hoping that I really am hoping that Netflix is going to put those out. Lionsgate, somebody put those out on DVD and Blu-ray so we can get those, because I'd like to have. Because now I hear that supposedly season 5 is going to be the final season of Lucifer. So yeah, please go ahead and get that out so we can have those. And last of all, this here I got. This was $15, but this is a good deal. I think we got. I'm not the biggest fan of Steelbooks either, but I saw this one I had to have. It's the Killer 3-pack, triple feature, and it comes with Egin, which I just reviewed on my channel here a few weeks ago. Egin, Gacy, and Dahmer, and yeah. That was the thing. I got this mainly for Gacy and Dahmer. I don't have these on DVD, but and as far as I know, I think they're out of print now. I think they're really hard to get. So I saw this, like, yeah, I'll go ahead and get these mainly for Gacy and Dahmer. But you know what? Ed Gein's a bonus too, because I have the DVD in just a little white sleeve. So here you go. Get it in a nice Steelbook case, and yeah. So anyway, discussing for you Steelbook fans. Come on, you. We got a little inside artwork. There we go. You can see that. But anyway, but yeah, that's it, and that's the back. So need to get some protective sleeves for Steelbook so I can put this in there. So, but yeah, it's nice. Like I said, I'm not the world's biggest Steelbook fanatic, but this one here is really nice. I wanted to get that. So anyway, that's pretty much going to do it. That's how it goes in there. So yeah, so that's it. Anyway, so that's going to wrap it up for this haul episode. So here's some of the stuff I got. Here's more stuff that I got. Okay. Mr. Bean, the whole bean. Fatso, like I said, get this movie. It's fantastic. It's really great. And can't forget Britney. So I wonder if maybe I should start practicing voodoo. Maybe I can put a spell on this and get her to fall in love with me. What do you think? Anyway, that's going to do it. If anybody took the time to watch this haul video, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I try to do haul videos every week. And until next time, this is Cinema 77, Horror and Cult Film Lover. I wish you guys a good night and take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.